Let's go, New York! John Cash. Yo, listening to John Cash.
Welcome. It's an all new edition of the John Cash Show podcast. Once again, let me just say this. The views and opinions expressed by myself definitely do not reflect those of the John Cash Show podcast sponsors and or affiliates. Listener and viewer discretion is highly, highly advised. And you can hear the John Cash Show podcast on demand on your favorite streaming platforms, including but not limited to, are you ready? Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Stitcher, Deezer, Odyssey, Pandora, and many, many more platforms except for Tidal.
I like that you did the sign language for all of it.
Yes, I feel like, one of those governors during COVID when I'm doing a press briefing and Star does that. She does it with the black
I can make
girl
a killing
magic.
off the lying off of them. Remember the lady that was lying and saying she was doing sign language for all these years?
Oh, yeah, she wasn't doing that.
And she wasn't doing real sign language?
So, yeah, it'll take a while before they figure it out. Shout out to all the scammers and schemers.
Exactly.
Yeah. So with that being said, you could buy the official John Cash Show merchandise from catscollection.com. That's CATSKOLLECTION.com. And as I said, the feedback of the shirts have been absolutely amazing. Thank you for the wonderful support. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, let me introduce the amazing co-hosts of the John Cash Show podcast. Starting on my left, it's the feminine divine goddess, the multifaceted epitome of black girl magic with the whoppiest whop in all of the land of Brownsville bully, Star.
Hi. I'm here.
How are you?
I'm good. How was your week?
How was your week first? Ladies
Draining.
First. Draining?
Draining.
Look at my face.
Draining what?
Draining. Not a good draining either.
Oh. It's Josh over there.
I know.
He's like, how?
Draining.
How is it draining? I could tell my wife I want to drain her of her juices. Yeah.
His wife comes out looking like a juice box every time they're done. You know when you the Capri Sun.
She'd be like, oh. We hearing random yelling and shit. That's the citizens alert from Josh. Josh resident. They'll be like, and then they'll be like calling the 911. And then it's like, oh, false alarm. It's Josh again. Hi, Josh. How you doing?
Snatching
hey,
pussy.
Yeah.
Here you go, snatching pussy again.
Snatching souls.
Are y'all done? Y'all done?
You're draining for a star. Now let's get into the return of the engineer extraordinaire of the John Cash Show podcast. The man with the iron jaw, not the iron claw. The pussy-eating demon with vanilla-flavored semen. The king of cunnilingus. The pussy whisperer. Josh!
It's good to be back. I hate y'all, but it's good to be back.
I've been storing that for you. It's been 2 months. In 2 months of an intro. You know, shout out to Wesley, the white Wesley pipes.
Yes. White.
Now, you said it. How are you? Let's ask, before we jump around. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I have a lot of new things in the works. So
Yes, we love new things.
yeah, a lot of new things in the works.
That's great.
Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to sleep, but I'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Sleep when you're rich.
Yeah, well, I subscribe to the theory: sleep when you die. Get all the sleep then.
You got a nap at least.
Nap.
I'm just trying to get a nap. That's all.
Yes.
Well, you don't get it on this show because it's very entertaining. So, as long as you say that, you can cut that and edit that. And no, I can't go to sleep. And,
Period.
and it's interesting that you say that you have things in the works. The John Cash Show has some things in the works. The audience, how can I say, it's expanding visually. So yeah, we'll announce that the next set of tapings because we're still in the process of crossing the T's and dotting the I's. So
expansion.
Yes.
Expansion is good.
So it's very, because I didn't mention that to Kim. Shout out to Kim, one of the resident psychics here at the John Cash Show. And she mentioned that in my chart, and I didn't mention that to her. So, that just proves that she's legit. So, but
I was just going to say expansion.
Yes.
Expansion. Expansion is the word.
Yeah. Expansion. Let's. All right. I actually thought that shit. I really thought that shit was just gonna pop up. Like
expansion.
Yeah. That's what happened when you watch Sesame Street. That shit don't happen in real life. I look crazy. They would have called the cops any other time. But, anyway. Shout out to now these set of tapings. Brandon Thoughts is not here. He's recovering from his birthday. He's got
too much turning
still
up.
Still recovering.
I mean, we tape on December the 4th.
You celebrate for the whole month.
Yeah, I actually gave him the day off. I told him, you know what, sit this one out.
Are you one of those people though? Are you one of those people that like celebrate for the month when it's your birthday?
Oh,
like
hell.
this is my month.
When other people
Like,
pay
I
for me,
claim
yes, I celebrate. Shit, sometimes I celebrate into March. People were like, "Oh, let me take you out for your birthday." Yes, no problem. I really try not to celebrate before my birthday.
Yeah.
I celebrate after.
Yeah, I do too.
But the only time I might celebrate before my birthday is, let's say it's like February 8th, February 9th, and it's like on a Saturday. And I know ain't nobody coming. I know.
Yeah, like if your birthday, I guess, falls on like a Wednesday.
I would actually go out on a Wednesday.
I would too. Like, I think my birthday this year is
because that's the new Thursday
during the week. But I'm like, I would go out during the week. I feel like people don't go out on the weekends as much. That's not as much as a thing.
The only gray area is when you hit like kind of Tuesday, Monday. But Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that's
Tuesday was actually the new Saturdays at one point too. Like people were going out every Tuesday night, or like after work events.
After work is different, but I mean, like if you're gonna have like a birthday dinner.
Yeah,
I like going out on the weekdays.
That's what I'm saying. Like the new weekdays is like.
I think it's dope because it's just like I feel like I got over on somebody by being able to.
Plus, I think it's like less hectic on the weekdays.
Yeah, I don't have to see as many people, and people are nasty. People. I ain't trying to see people.
Damn.
Trying to be in the bar by myself.
Such an elitist. That's why you need to get a barber that you could schedule appointments on like a Thursday at 9 a.m. Not just saying, I'm not saying for me. I'm just saying. Like, yeah, shit, I winked into the camera. But you get my point. Let me stop. Somebody from my job be like, I know that's why he wasn't from home. Gets his haircut. He always looks fresh after like 9:30. No, I get my haircuts in the evening, but since my barber takes appointments, anyway.
It's easier.
Yeah. But my week, the past 2 weeks has been hectic personally. Can't really talk about it. It's court cases, nothing with me per se. But
like, damn, what happened?
Stealing hearts around here. No, but one of my family members currently going through a serious situation. So, So can't really talk about it right now because it's like at the beginning. But when the smoke clears, I'll be able to talk about it. But thank you to everybody who has reached out and supported. Those of you who knew. So you can catch me on Twitter at _John Cash, Facebook John Cash, IG The John Cash Show, and of course YouTube The John Cash Show. So first, we here at the John Cash Show podcast would like to extend our
Come on now.
extend our, of course, it would have to be during this part. Extend our sincere thoughts and condolences to the family and friends of Virgil Abloh, who died recently at the age of 41 after a private 2-year battle with cancer. So we would like to extend, well wishes to his family, loved ones, and friends.
That really actually surprised the hell out of me.
Yeah, people be hiding their cancer.
That
now.
one. Yeah,
I'm not surprised by anything. It's like 2020, 2021. Yeah, really not surprised.
I had that kind of response, but I wasn't. But like, it was also one of those things where it was like him, like, because I know he's so young. Yeah. I was just like, damn.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell? Yeah. Like, and then like I know he also was, he's especially as a black man in the fashion industry, he was making really
major moves.
Which I think is really dope for, the time span in which he had here to do it.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so this ends like the somber portion because we about to get into the shenanigans.
Oh.
Shenanigans, as Jocelyn was saying. Yes. And this story will give a new meaning to discharge.
Oh, can we give a new meaning to discharge?
Woman fires gun at her vagina in a camshaw crotch shot gone horribly wrong. So, according to the New York Post, why are you looking at me like that, Josh?
Because we need to understand, like.
All right.
What's Alec Baldwin, the trigger man?
Oh, Lord.
Woo! 2021.
Damn, Josh. You need to get on the mic.
Damn. Well, this probably wasn't the kind of money shot she was banking on. Georgia webcam model Lauren Hunter Demand 27 redefined crotch shot after discharging a firearm into her vagina during an alleged sex stunt gone awry. The female had shot herself in the vagina accidentally. Paramedic Brittany Rivers reportedly told responding police officers of the incident, which reportedly occurred on the morning of November the 9th at a residence in Thomaston, per a report by the Upson County Sheriff. The smoking gun reported.
They are
Later interviews with witnesses revealed that the Sex Pistol turned gunshot victim was apparently alone in her bedroom when the weapon, a 9mm handgun, went off.
She was alone, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So she was masturbating with the gun.
Officers were first alerted to firearm fiasco.
This person who wrote this is having a good time.
That's why, yes. I'm laughing at the writer.
After receiving an accidental gunshot wound call from the residents, according to the police report. Upon arriving, see, I'm so damn tongue-tied. I'm tongue-tied like a lesbian at Pride. Upon arriving at the scene, a sheriff's deputy encountered EMS Rivers, who was holding the unloaded handgun and a spent bullet casing in her hands. She told the officer that the man had blasted herself in the nether regions.
She's not dead?
Police.
Did her pussy catch the bullet?
Wow.
Worked in its
Iron jaw meet iron clit. Police then conducted interviews with the man's 3 housemates. Can you imagine? Like, first of all, where were you when she shot herself in her pussy? I was there
watching Real Housewives of Hollywood.
I was dressed in the room like I was masturbating the country Twitter. 2 of whom were present during the accident to try and shed light on the alleged boudoir backfire. Jordan Allen, the reported owner of the firearm, told officers that he was in the kitchen, walking back to the bedroom when he heard the gun go off. Upon reaching the bedroom, Allen discovered the man with a small amount of blood on her leg, at which point she reportedly informed him that she shot herself accidentally and apologized.
So she had dick in the house and she still chose a gun.
I guess that was the only thing that was hard. Meanwhile, a second witness named Cody Starnes told deputies that his mother, Addie Ruth Johnson, came into his bedroom and reported that the man had been shot. So you got mama in the house,
What?
and you flicking bean with mama in the house and a gun? Oh my God. Allen revealed to the officers how her inadvertent vaginoplasty
Now they're doing too much.
Yeah, this is like
allegedly transpired. Yeah. Woo! Per the report, Allen said the man has subscribers on a sexual website platform called No, baby, Chatter, where people pay to see her make sexual videos. He believes she was recording one of said kinky clips when the gun went off. You don't have to worry about that on the John Cass show.
also, this
YouTube.
is giving very much Alec Baldwin.
But yeah, apparently there was no gun safety expert on that
Right.
set.
Yeah.
Oh shit. However, it appears that Chatter is actually Chatterbait, a popular adult site where viewers pay webcam models tips in exchange for fulfilling their sexual fantasies on camera. Although it's yet unclear whether the man was broadcasting at the time of the mishap or if the clip was slated to appear on the porn platform. Immediately after the accident, the man was rushed to the Upson County Sheriff's Office, where a helicopter flew her to a Macon hospital. She was discharged this week. Upson County Sheriff Dan Kilgore sold the smoking gun that the freak accident, which his department classified, said the reckless conduct in their report will likely not result in criminal charges.
Against herself.
I know.
She's gonna press charges on her pussy.
Let's talk about this cheddar bar bitch. She shot herself in her pussy.
I just know anyone on my OnlyFans better not request. Don't fucking request me.
Hey, can you
use
put
any
the
pussy.
Desert Eagle? Like, what the fuck?
This is the craziest story.
I've ever
First of all, you know she's in the cut when she gets flown to Macon. Macon.
like, where is that?
Not flown to some city, to Macon,
Georgia.
Georgia. I know it. I know where it's at.
Yeah. No, but just to clarify,
I didn't know. I was like, where is that?
That's in Georgia.
who knows? Maybe her 4 letters is MAGA.
But how is she still alive? Like, so
You could,
I want to know. Like,
she's gonna be Clitty Cent.
like,
She shot herself in her pussy. She's gonna be Clitty Cent.
like, how
She didn't have
did
no
this-
prop gun or nothing.
This is
Like,
like,
Damn, at
But
least
why would the
have a
bullets
fake
even
gun that
in
had to
it?
bang, like
but
bang.
why would you even have a loaded gun in your pussy? What were you getting out of that?
I mean, ask Kim
Try
Kardashian.
to
She
scare
had
the
a
cat.
loaded gun in the. Got shot up twice. Like, you know,
there's just so many things about this story.
only John Cash would
Yeah,
find this.
yeah.
right?
Only you would find this, and of course, someone named Cody Starnes would be.
Shout out to the writer though.
Yeah, shout out to the New York
the-
Post. They
They had a ball.
They gave me a good chuckle with that one.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's. What's your thoughts and opinions, Josh?
Man, what thoughts or opinions are there? To have?
I just like you've been throwing shots. I'm like, rapid fire. But no, shout out to the rights. You know, shout out to the right to bear arms demographic. So, now
You should
let's.
think again.
This got to be the wildest house I've ever heard of.
Yeah,
My
because
entire-
grandma was home. I thought this was like a showcase.
Me too. Some red light district type
Yeah,
shit.
I thought this is at the house. You at the crib doing this. Grandma's cooking in the kitchen. Your husband going to get you some water. Like, you have dick at home. That's what was complicated to me.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Probably brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
But I mean, that doesn't make a difference. Let's get right into these debt collectors. They now have the right to shoot their shot
All
at
right.
you in your DMs. Now, let's talk about it.
I'm gonna take that pussy pistol and
Not the pussy wagon, the Kill Bill. Now, according to CBS News, reputable, so that's one. Okay. Debt collectors are now allowed to slide into your DMs, according to new financial regulations that went into effect on this past Tuesday, allowing debt collectors to contact people via their social media accounts. In essence, that means your Twitter and Facebook Messenger accounts could soon receive messages from debt collectors seeking to track down an unpaid bill. Now, this change could impact tens of millions of Americans, given that 1/3 of U.S. adults with a credit report has a debt in collections.
1/3.
Yeah, I guess that was according to Credit Karma. So I guess your credit score ain't 700.
Shit.
Now, under the new debt collection rule from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, debt collectors must abide by some restrictions. But consumer advocates warn that these may not be enough to prevent harm to some debtors. For one, debt collectors don't need a consumer's permission to reach out via social media, and the rule doesn't limit the number of messages they can send. So they're going to be like that annoying ass nigga you keep blocking.
Yeah. But this is getting very much stalkerish.
Now, there are some limitations before we start talking about this, however. For one, a debt collector must send private messages that aren't viewable by your friends or the public. So don't worry.
They're not going to be in your comments like,
Yeah.
bitch, that dress look cute, but you owe us some money.
Yeah. In other words, they can't post publicly on your Facebook page about an overdue bill.
Damn, that would be so effective. Though.
Right? Like, how you popping bottles, but you owe us $300? Like,
Why you so loud? Why you so on my business? A lot of these motherfuckers that you see, they get their, they be on Klarna.
Kleiner.
Klarna or Afterpay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that.
You could break down $100 in like 4 payments and 25.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That was just that piece. Anyway, yeah. So, how do you feel about some more unwanted motherfuckers in your DM?
I mean, between first off the Asian phone calls, like I don't know if anybody else gets like the crazy Chinese and Japanese like phone calls. I get them all the time. Yeah, it's like a spam thing. Like, yeah, it'll be like a Chinese person on the other end for no reason. I'll get other spam about my car warranty. I'll get other spam. Like, it feels like they, even when you get a new phone number, like they give them to all these spam agencies on top of these bill collectors. I don't know. I'm just over it. I'm about to just not have a number.
Now, what you could do is you can block them from the account, but I guess they could always create.
They're going to always just say what they do with the regular phone calls.
But you know what? Actually, that's a grounds of lawsuit because if they send it to the wrong person, now that I'm thinking about it, they send it to the wrong person. Like, and you said my personal.
How many other pages are they going to create to keep
how the hell you know which John Smith you sending it to? Like,
also, this is prime territory for scammers.
Yes.
I see this. This is. I'm like, oh, I see. I mean, maybe this is my scammer brain that works, but like,
okay, Rico, motherfucker. Strike that from
allegedly.
Yeah,
you know,
all this shit is alleged.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
No, but it's true.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, nigga, help me. Help me. Nigga. like,
nah, but it's true because all they're going to do is come in DM like, oh, what's your name? Can you verify this? And like, yeah, I don't like
you're going to wind up like them motherfuckers that ask you for your Cash App.
Yes, exactly.
And nigga. We all grown now. You can't flip 50 into 500. Tired of seeing people I was talking to regular yesterday talk about send me your Cash App so I could give you Bitcoin. Nigga!
They want to know too, like, would you be able to block them? I think, and that's my question. Like,
yes.
I feel like you can block the account, but that's what I want to know. Like, how many accounts are they going to keep coming with? Are they going to keep having fake accounts? Like these random users behind an account to ask you about your debt? Because I feel like that's illegal.
Oh, shit. I thought you said random accounts asking you for dick. I was like, I'm so used to that. I'm so used to that. Can I see your dick? I'm like, oh. Wait.
I get the shit random sugar daddy
subscribe?
accounts.
Would you subscribe to the John Cash Show YouTube? I'll send you a little, send you
Make
something.
sure you like, share, subscribe.
Yeah. I'll make it swing like a fucking helicopter. And around we go. That comment got me in
Lucky,
trouble.
lucky.
You keep talking about your neck. It's mine. I could talk about it. So, yes. So now just be careful, in the new year. Don't say that John Cash and the crew didn't warn you. These niggas is out here. They want their money. They don't care about COVID no more. They want them dollars.
I know.
Yeah, and shout out to all the scammers that fucked up shit for everybody, especially the people for the PPP. Because now, if you make over $600, if any $600 aggregate into your account, now they done passed the law. I believe they passed it into law. That's what they were talking about.
Oh, yes.
That now the IRS could audit you. So thank you. Because you wanted a fucking Lamborghini.
I seen that one coming. I was like,
Yeah.
It'll probably go away if somebody
hope so,
comes in
honestly.
2024. They're gonna undo that, but that's only to check to make sure the money.
people were spending that like it was gonna be tax free. I was like,
But
I was sitting there, I was like,
I don't
you
know.
are out
Like,
your mind.
first of all, they were so stupid. They bought Lamborghinis. First of all, you put that into a business account, and you buy a house. Talk about that's an office. I mean,
Cleaning the money.
not even cleaning the money, but like you had to move headquarters. You had to move locations. You were expanding. we were trying to increase the we were trying to increase the job force, get people off of unemployment. Dumb fucks. You get jewelry. Anyway.
I need to send them that money. I'll tell you that right now. They didn't give me not one damn dime.
Yeah,
I
people,
didn't even
honest,
know about
hardworking
it
people like
until-
Josh didn't get the money.
I had an LLC and I didn't even know that shit existed at the time.
I didn't even
I
apply
applied
for it.
I didn't either.
I applied for every last one of them things.
Apparently my dad did, and then tried to send us the link instead of actually sending us money. So shout out to him. Yeah.
They said I made like
He's
$5
great.
more. They said I made like $5 more than I should have in order to get like most of these things. It was like just outside.
Okay, all right. I feel all right. I'm sorry. I paid. Okay. Damn. He just looked at me when he said that shit. Like, I paid got $5 more. All right. So I said, what? You want me to do a 2-hour session instead of 4? Just say that. Damn. Anyway, let's get off before Josh beat my ass. Now let's talk about the trial of the century, Jussie Smollett, or Jussie Smollett. Now, this trial is going on right now at the set of tapings, which is December 4th, 2021. Maybe by the time this episode airs, the case will be decided. Who knows? Maybe not. But we have been consistent here, reporting on developments as they've been made public. So let me just read from this past week.
So this is the ongoing trial from his...
Yes, this is the ongoing trial where, and this article is talking about the trial witness, which is one of the brothers who is black, not a white guy that said MAGA and all that other stuff. Says that the actor staged the attack and wanted to be fake beat up. So why are you laughing before I even read? The man, Jussie Smollett, allegedly paid to help him stage a hate crime, took the stand in the actor's criminal trial this past week, describing how he took part in the hoax because he thought the Empire star could help push his own acting career. Abamola Osandrio, 28, told jurors in Chicago's criminal court on day 3 of the trial how Smollett, I was about to say, I was about to say something else, directed nearly every aspect of the alleged faked attack. From the racial and homophobic slurs he and his brother Alabinjo were to use down to who should throw the punches. He explained that he wanted me to fake beat him up. I agreed to do it because most importantly, I felt indebted to him, to Jussie. Asandrio said, he also got me a stand-in role on Empire, and I also believe that he could help further my acting career. Asandrio and his brother are at the center of the sensational, long-awaited trial. Like I said, the trial of the century. As the prosecution's star witnesses, about 2 weeks after Smollett told police he was the victim of a vicious hate crime on a frigid night in January 2019, The brothers were arrested but confessed that the actor paid them $3,500 to stage the attack. Smollett's team vigorously denies the allegation and claims the men intended to attack him, potentially because they're homophobic. Let me tell you something, and I know this is about to sound ignorant, what I'm about to say, but I really don't care. Those two men were probably they were banging Jussie, okay?
Because $3,500.
There was dick slinging involved. I'm sorry. These men knew Jussie before. I'm quite sure somebody went down on somebody.
Because now for nothing, you talking about, oh, you thought he was going to give you a career. It was clearly some little bit of something.
It was quid pro quo.
You really felt like you could trust him enough to even take his word for whatever.
Exactly.
For $3,500.
Yeah.
So for $3,500. So let's continue. Smollett is facing 6 counts of felony disorderly conduct for lying to police, and if convicted, faces up to 3 years in jail. Asandrio, who also worked on the set of Empire, testified that he and Smollett met through a mutual friend in 2017, and over the next year and a half became extremely close as they spent time together smoking weed, visiting strip clubs, and having sleepovers at the Star Streeterville high rise, Chippendale.
All right.
Allegedly.
What kind of sleepovers we talking about?
Right.
Gawk, gawk. I would call him my brother, Asandrio testified. It sounded like Diddy. Played night undercovers. You was more than my girl. We was like brothers. Adding that Smollett would ask him to procure weed, cocaine, and Molly for him. Mm-hmm. Gawk, gawk.
Mm-hmm.
Around 9 a.m. on January 25th, 2019, Asandrio said he received a curious text message from Smollett asking for his help on the low and if he was available to meet up face-to-face to discuss. Later that afternoon, he picked up Asandrio and from the front seat of the actor's Mercedes-Benz, the infamous plan was hatched, and Smollett was both the star and the director.
They are so dramatic.
This shit is...
First, you know, sometimes I got to put some stank on there. First, Smollett asked Asandrio if he could trust him, and then lamented the studio's response to a disturbing piece of hate mail he claimed he received that showed a stick figure hanging in the words, "You will die, black fag." He talked about how the studio was not taking the mail seriously.
It don't even sound natural.
The hate mail. He's a thespian.
Yes, right?
He's a thespian, not a lesbian. Shout out to Young M.A. The hate mail he received earlier. Asandrio said, "I was confused. I looked puzzled." And then he explained that he wanted me to fake beat him up. So you called me here because you didn't want to do gawk gawk. Smollett asked if Asandrio's brother could help and explained his vision for the stunt. He first told the brothers the specific words he wanted them to use: empire, faggot, nigger, MAGA. And then gave blow by blow instructions. He wanted me to punch him, but he wanted me to pull the punch so I didn't hurt him. And then he wanted me to tussle him. Sounds like the Players Club fight. Throw him to the ground and give him a bruise. I said that though. I said that when he showed like just a little swollen. I was like, somebody just like kind of elbows you.
Like
that wasn't no damn beat down. He laying all up like like he trying to call out sick from work. Anyway. Then he wanted it to look like he was fighting back because he's the gay Tupac. So I was supposed to give him a chance to fight back and then eventually throw him to the ground, and my brother would tie the noose around his neck and pour bleach on him in negative 20-degree weather in Chicago. The actor!
Why couldn't we do that in the summertime?
Right.
The actor told the brothers not to bring their phones.
And they did anyway.
No face, no case. In case they dropped them and lost them, and ordered them not to use a rideshare service to prevent any record of their location. Should news of the attack get picked up by the press, Smollett directed Asandrio to send him a phony condolence letter, which he later did when the alleged hate crime inevitably became front-page news. Within 10 minutes, the plans were laid and a dress rehearsal was set. 2 days later, Asandrio told jurors, so like Beyonce performing at the Grammys, it was a dress rehearsal. From across the room, Smollett, wearing a dark suit, light blue shirt. Now we're back at court. And burgundy tie furrowed his brow as he watched Sandro testify about the alleged dry run and kept his eyes trained on his former friend like this snitching ass bitch.
Yeah, they look all right, though.
Never tag teaming his ass. Never tag teaming his ass. Tag team on the roof. Yeah. Sandro, dressed in a black turtleneck, a gold chain, and a matching black and gold face covering, hardly flinched as he delivered more than 4 hours of testimony. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm. There was gawk going on. There was gawk going on. Mm-hmm. Are they really brothers?
I don't even know.
It's a lot of gawking going on. I don't give a shit. Alleged, whatever. On Sunday, January 27th, the day before the attack was set to take place, Smollett picked up the two brothers and brought them to his neighborhood where he pointed out the exact location he wanted the alleged hoax to go down, as Sandro testified. He said that there was going to be a camera to capture the fake attack, that he wanted a camera to capture the fake attack, as Sandro said. Asked by Special Prosecutor Dan Webb why he wanted the attack captured, Sandro testified Smollett wanted to use the camera footage for media. When the plan was finally carried out around 2 a.m., on January 29, 2019, the camera Smollett hoped would capture the attack was pointed in another direction. Ain't that about a bitch? But just about everything else went according to plan. The brothers delivered their lines, roughed Smollett up, and fled the area, only to be arrested a little over 2 weeks later.
Did they get to 3,500 at least?
Yeah, they got the 3,500 and some gawk. I firmly believe that this is just,
I mean, I feel like it's very over the top for him, but I don't know what his purpose was to get noticed and I guess stay on the network, but then the show ended anyway. I don't really know. But I mean, I don't think he needs 3 years. I think he needs rehab. I think he needs rehab and possibly somebody to talk to because that's a lot of work and effort to put into something that is just a hoax. But I don't think he needs to go to jail.
I've already explained my stance on this.
I didn't see because we did speak about this in a prior episode, and I was saying
we spoke about this when it first happened.
Yeah,
I feel some type of way. I don't care what white people do. I'm sorry, I don't care. They lied. Emmett Till, they lie. Historical. They lie. Like the lady last year with the bird watchers said there's a black man and he's
all the Karens of the world. They lie. All the time.
But that whole hoax, even if two wrongs don't make a right, like Wyclef and Claudette saying, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
That whole hoax. Now, thank God, there was actual video of George Floyd's death. Because he would have just been another nigga killed by the cops, and there would have been no proof. And his family, and they would have said, because they were already trying to say that he died because of COVID. The medical examiner was damn sure about to put that. The coroner was about to put that. So that's why, and I know people, some people give him a break because he's cute. But this shit is very dangerous because he has the money for lawyers.
It undermines
I'm talking about poor black people. I'm talking about those people who they're at the mercy of the legal system. Look at Khalif Brower. 3 years for a petty crime that he
didn't even commit.
He didn't even commit, and he had to commit suicide. He committed suicide. Mm-hmm. That is what I'm worried about. I don't give a fuck about Jussie. Jussie's a bitch. A dumb bitch for what he did. So don't think that it's just white people do it all the time. No, yes, they do that all the time. But you just made it very much harder for black people. When they say that something happened, it's, are we sure that it's really, that it really happened?
That's my only argument. I don't feel like that is the case because I feel like they've already been doing that to us. Just based on everything you just said. They've already been doing that to us. They've already been disregarding. How many times do we have to catch us on tape to maybe get a verdict anyway? Look how fast they did move for Jussie only to now obviously throw back in the face that, yeah, he was lying. But, like, look how fast they moved for him because
he was rich.
Because they thought MAGA was involved. That's why they started moving fast. Because he said something about MAGA around the height of Trump, and they thought they had a story to go off of. Other than that, it wouldn't even, I don't even think it would have mattered that he was, because he's not rich. He's not even one of the most popular actors. He's with a B-list actor, no shade. Like, he's not even that popular. So the only reason
that's why I said it was bullshit when he said, "Aren't you that faggot nigga from Empire?"
Right. So
I'm like, first of all, I knew that was bullshit because nobody from Donald Trump's demographic is going to watch Empire because they don't want to watch black people in opulence. So he should have came with something better. I already knew that was bullshit. So if you wanted dick and you got beat up, just say that.
We knew it was BS, but I'm just saying, like,
all in all, he trash.
Yeah, the whole plan was BS, you know. But I just feel like at the end of the day, like, we see this all the time as far as, like, yeah, like, we never get justice. It don't matter how many times we're on camera or whatever the case is. I think the only reason why his case got turned into things because he used MAGA around the time of Trump and the whole MAGA stuff. And it turned into a story because we were finally trying to see if there was a case scenario where, okay, MAGA's actually caught doing something that we can, as black people, say, oh, look, they're actually being the niggas of the America, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're actually the ones acting rowdy. They're the ones actually harassing us, but we didn't get that moment. That was the only frustrating part for me, I feel like, because it was kind of a letdown. It's like, damn, the white people weren't necessarily behind it. But do I feel like it's
more than made up with the insurrection?
Right, but exactly. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, do I feel like what he did is going to change the course and history of how they're going to look? No. Yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, they always do that to us. And that's why I feel like when we had a chance to kind of be like, oh, yeah, y'all are the ones kind of like getting pointed out, I was with it. I was ready to point out any white person on the street to say, yeah, he did it. I was ready to put down anybody because I feel like they always do that shit to us. It's like we never have a voice. We're never caught in a moment where we can make a mistake. Like, we always have to be perfect about how we carry through life and, you know, who's to blame. And he just put more pressure
on us to be the perfect victim.
I don't feel like he did. I feel like
no, but I'm just saying. Like,
I get your point, but I do feel like we're always gonna be the victim. We're always gonna be the niggas to cry wolf. We're always gonna be the ones that they don't give a fuck about. It just is.
I know that, but look at George Floyd. The nigga died on cake. The man died. That's how I'm getting. All right, bring it back. The man died on video, and the next fucking day, well, you know he did, time. Oh, he did porn. I don't give a fuck if you're fucking a bitch in front of the fucking convenience store. He shouldn't have been fucking dealed on.
That's what pissed me off. They're always, but that's my thing. They're gonna always trying to find a narrative.
I don't give a fuck if he was throwing dick to 15 bitches at one goddamn time. That has nothing to do with the fact that a goddamn racist bitch ass, punk ass cop, Derek Chauvin, who got his ass handed to him, and I hope he's getting dick in his ass every fucking night. Anyway. All right. That's a bottom's dream, but probably not his dream. All right. I hope that he's getting his ass handed to him every fucking night.
That's what I'm
because his racist fucking ass kneeling on fucking George Floyd's neck, and his face. He had a face. He was comfortable in the fact that he was going to get off. Mm-hmm. Now, this is a Black Lives Matter rally, John. So she's like, oh, yeah, I know this.
No, because I feel like it don't matter how innocent other black men, we're always going to get blamed. So I don't care what Jussie did, because so what? Like, at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter how innocent we are. It don't matter if we're caught on cape. We could make 50 documentaries. This has been going on for the last, 400 years? Like, we didn't just get cameras. We caught Rodney King. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this has been going on. So at the end of the day, they're not going to be any harder or any less on us. They're always going to still treat us like niggas. And I feel like we finally had a fake victory in the sense of, like, we sent them on a fucking manhunt. That was hilarious to me to watch them go chase after MAGA white people that jumped this gay guy. Like, that was funny to me. I'm like, all right, good. Like, you're going to go off on this manhunt now to go find these rednecks. Like, I'd rather that than them constantly chasing after black people. Like, I feel like if he's going to get his little 3 years, whatever, send him to therapy and let him go by his way, I don't feel like it's a big deal. I really don't. That's just me personally. I just think fuck them. And, they kind of got a taste of what it feels like to now be falsely blamed for something.
Yeah, but at the same time, they could sit back and be like, "See, we told you."
They've been doing that to us.
But like I said,
That's it.
anybody
I don't
who
even
ever
think this story is big enough to even be on
But
that
that's what
radar.
I'm
That's how
saying.
I
They
feel.
don't care, and that's why I say it was just, to me, it was funny to watch them chase after white people and really feel like for once, actually.
I mean,
you
you're
know,
right. I mean, you're not wrong that
It
yes,
is what it is.
it does undermine, like, and I totally agree with you there. But at the same time, I just look at this case and I'm just like, however much it costs the state or whatever,
And they're full of
city,
shit.
yeah.
And then come on, please.
yeah.
What did it cost you? Like, you get in Chirac at that? Stop it. How many killings y'all get on a regular? You need to put the money to work. That's what I'm saying. Like,
But that's
you want to
probably-
tell me that you put all this energy into this story that we all knew was bullshit from when the time we heard it, and then on top of that, you don't even take care of your own people in your city, but you want to tell me,
and you're sinking more
you
money into it by doing
and
this.
I feel like it's just a bullshit excuse to sit here and try to say, oh well, this happened, so we just want to disregard. No, you were gonna disregard us anyway. Period.
Like no one's out here like saying like like lock him up or something.
Yeah,
like, no
that's
one...
what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying what he did was right.
Yeah.
I'm really not. I feel like it was a knucklehead move, but I feel like it was one of those moves where it's like, I'm not going to come down on him. If anything, I was just on something like, I want to rock. I want to hear to the end. I want to see what happens in this case. I want to hear what really did happen to him.
I'm like, you could find the fuck out of him, and that's
find him and let him go about
like
his business.
however many special investigators you had to
quote, allegedly
to put on the case, whatever hours you had to pay those men, whatever, give that man a bill or just take it from his bank account and let him be on.
And how long did it last? What, a week that they found out everything? 2 weeks. Like, please.
2 weeks. Let's talk about porn injuries.
Didn't we talk about one earlier?
No, that was shooting in the puss. I mean, hey, we're going to nickname this episode, the Ode to Porn. Now, porn star Adriana Cheshik is speaking out about the shocking injuries. No, I don't want you to be
I want to see who she was.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen her, though.
No. Probably in one of those. She's not in the, staircase hose. She's speaking about the shocking injury she sustained on the sets of her X-rated films. Now,
knee injuries or like
the adult movie. Oh, God, I'm so forgive me. I'm talking about porn. I'm like, God, forgive me. The irony. The adult movie actress 30 earlier this week said that she suffered damage to her neck, spine, and brainstem during rough romps recorded for the internet.
Brainstem.
I feel like it's just like sex.
Brainstem?
Brainstem?
It's going.
Arch your back.
Wait.
What, they got no safe words during this?
How?
I feel like it's just like sexier wrestling.
That's what I was really. I'm like,
Sheshik
it's
stated.
wrestling, like.
Comparing her craft to that of WWE performance. I have a really fucked up neck now.
Dirty wine.
I have a pinched nerve, and my C6 and 7 are out of place.
Wow.
You want that?
I don't need that type of energy.
Additionally, Sheshik claimed she has suffered a slip disc, and her brainstem actually came out of pocket a little bit.
What?
The beauty also revealed that much like an elite athlete, she takes an ice bath after shooting her scenes in order to help her body recover.
They say beat the pussy up, but girl.
What kind of porn she be doing?
That's what I'm
She hard in the paint. She's at like the AVN Awards, the X-Biz Awards, so she doing something.
Gang Brothers or something like that.
Wait. Sheshik said that she planned to partake in a wild orgy while injured, but that her doctor cautioned her against the idea. He was like, can you please just wait 1 year for this?
Yeah.
Can you let your body heal appropriately? And I was like, no, I have to do it. He was like, please just treat yourself right, he recalled. She recalled. Sheshik.
I've never seen Josh a loss for words.
Yeah. Sheshik didn't divulge whether she went ahead with the romp, but she has no plans to give up porn, despite the toll it takes on her body. the star who boasts 3.3 million Instagram followers and also has her OnlyFans account. You got a competition, boo, which has thousands of paying subscribers. She grew up in foster care, and she entered. Yeah, that's the slippery slope. You wind up with a fucked up brainstem. Entered the adult film industry in 2013. The porn industry is known less for the physical injuries its participants sustain than for the mental health problems that plague many stars. Actors frequently suffer from depression and drug addiction. Yeah. So, what's her name? I'm gonna Google her, see what type of porn she does.
Let me find out they need porn insurance.
Shit, I thought I beat my dick rough. Shit. like
V Bank says, what kind of porn are these bitches doing that they're shooting themselves and shifting their brain stems? I don't think I even watched that type of porn. I'll never.
Josh, have you finally found your words?
No.
Do you shift your wife's brainstem when you eat her box?
Nah, I just want to know, like, is Will Smith gonna make a movie called like Concussion about this shit? Because this shit so crazy.
Not Will Smith. Wasn't he definitely say he was crying about orgasm and something like that? I'm crying.
He was crying because he came to an orgasm issue. Jada probably called Tupac name.
Oh, Tupac! You need to tell them the truth.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Ooh, talk about good pussy stay wet. Good pussy stay intact, too. Shit.
Damn.
That shit sounded crazy to me. Oh, my God. Like, what?
Welcome to the John Cash Show podcast, ladies and gentlemen, where we talk about porn injuries. Hey, you know what? We should start like a research thing so that way we get money for focus groups. And we could be on OnlyFans sets and stuff. Be like, okay, you gotta kind of shift her this many degrees in order for her neck to be properly cared for. You keep banging her head into the neck board.
It's giving whiplash.
No, wait a minute. Now, when she's doing gawk, she has to be this kind of at this angle.
No, she needs to talk to her union rep.
That's what I'm saying. She needs some good health insurance.
Union rep, the Players Association.
She needs to go to arbitration or something. Exactly. These are not working conditions that could be. This is not healthy. All right. On that note, final thoughts.
This one.
Be careful how you go.
Yeah, take your time on the dick. You don't need, gotta be tearing yourself up like that, little sis. Yeah.
Tuck your thumb. Tuck your thumb. Tuck your thumb.
What does that do?
Just do it. The left hand.
When you're fucking?
No. Gawk.
When I'm having sex?
Gawk.
When I'm giving head?
Yes.
Hold
Tuck your
thumb?
thumb. Tuck your thumb and squeeze it.
Wow.
No. With your right hand, you're going to be ambidextrous, bitch. Right hand on the dick. Let me tell you.
Okay. And
left
hold?
hand. Yes. And
so what does this do?
That suppresses your gag reflex. I taught, I told somebody to do that, and they went so hard on my shit. I was like, I actually saw it on a meme. I saw it on a meme, and I was like, wait a minute. Let me see it. Let me tell this person to do this. Let me see. And they went like further. I was like, it works. And ever since then, I tell. And it's like.
Ladies, we have a new trick.
Each one teach one.
It's the left hand, too. All right.
Yeah.
So final words is you
ladies and bottoms and oral tops and oral verses and all types of stuff. Pansexual.
Yes. My final words is
Josh is like, I did not miss this shit at all.
Definitely.
Yeah. Now let's talk about how to eat the pussy. He was like, yes.
It's the right hand this time.
No. He gonna be like Annalise Keaton. Y'all gonna have to subscribe to YouTube for this one. So he's gonna walk in one day, and he's like, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna show you how to eat the pussy. Okay? Now, chapter 1. Put your jaw like this. And now you put it towards the pussy. I'm gonna do all types of tongue twirls and shit.
We're gonna host a class.
Weren't we on final thoughts?
Yes. Final thoughts. Josh is gonna teach how to eat the box 101 at a CUNY, right? A SUNY.
That could be a dope OnlyFans, Josh. You never know. 7 forms of income is the goal.
Yes. Yes.
You could just use fruit.
Mm-hmm. Expansion. Final thoughts, Josh.
This is an early candidate for clips of 2022.
Oh God. Oh, fuck that. I'm putting clips up this year. I'm gonna push out the clips I already have preloaded. But, final thoughts.
Use that left hand. We're gonna try. We're gonna use the left hand in 2022. Hopefully, we secure a sugar daddy that don't want no sugar.
Now, if you get a sugar daddy off of the technique that I just showed you, I want 10%. I ain't asking for half like somebody else. I'm asking for 10%. I don't ask more than God.
But this would be on my private time, though.
But if he secures the bag, he's sewing money into you. So if he gives you $1,000 a week because you give golf 3,000 plus, okay, like Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, you know, I get 100. What's wrong with that? That's 100. Just Zell me. You tell me that, I already know. I reply with a wink, like, mm-hmm.
It was the left hand, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And if you're doing it, you get confused, just, call me, time. Oh, what? Left hand, girl, left hand. All right, I got it now.
Imagine.
One time my friend called me while having sex. I was like, wait a minute.
That's the best time sometimes to call people.
And FaceTime me at that too. I was like, oh, that shit's hot.
I didn't FaceTime anyone.
Yeah, I was like, y'all want me to join? Yeah, it's an Uber away, Yeah. I did, and we had fun. But anyway, final thought start. Left hand, right?
Yes.
All right. So as always, like to say, stay away from negative people because more than likely they have negative bank accounts.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you and speak to you next time on the John Cash Show podcast, bitches, and we are out.
Let's go, New York! John Cash. Yo, listen to John Cash.